Alright, we are in the second to last battle for the entire damn Gorge League. I never thought we'd actually be able to do this. Ooh, let's see who's gonna win. Right now, it is Will versus Poop is good. By the way, Poop is good. So, whoever wins will be fighting a kill race 10. Very interesting team that a kill race has, but we're not focusing on a kill race today. Today we are focusing on Mr. Breast versus Will. Mr. Breast versus Will. So, right now, looking at this, they haven't started just yet, but they're about to start really soon. I can feel it. So, right now, Mr. Breast has Imperial Nevermantica, Tyrex, Terraclaw, Halvantic, and Deladrix. We have seen Mr. Breast use these Lumens before. We've seen his Ticklets do good work. We've seen the Tyrex do good work. We've seen Halvantic we've seen do some good work. Ooh! I started. Spectator's Poop is good. And what does Will have? Will has Snagoop, Harva, Pyrolin, Luminami, Deladrix, Ticklets, and Wittrix. So they have some overlaps. They have Ticklets and Deladrix on overlaps. And speaking of Deladrix, there's the Deladrix as the lead. Now, we know from the past, at least. Wait, was it just Deladrix that was the one? No, it wasn't. Okay, I don't actually know what Deladrix that he's running. So this is gonna be interesting. I think it might be a Clutch plushie Deladrix. So, Snagoop just goes for the Mug Blast. It is the Clutch plushie Deladrix. Now, is Deladrix just gonna Zip Zap, or is it gonna go for the Thunder Strike if it has it? Ooh, Deladrix is poison. It's forced to die no matter what. He did go for the Zip Zap, however, so Deladrix will have a chance to get one more attack off later on. So, looks like either Snagoop does actually outspeed very nimble Deladrix, or this is not very nimble. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. What is Snagoop gonna do here against? All right, actually, we're not focused on that right now. Focus on what Mr. Breast is gonna send out here. What are we gonna do about the Deladrix? What does he have that can outspeed Snagoop? He might go into Nevermere. That's not Nevermere. That's how. Ooh, we get to see the Halvantic. I am a personal Snagoop user myself, and I know from experience that Halvantic is one of the most annoying Lumions for a Snagoop to be facing. What is Mr. Breast gonna do with his Halvantic here? Is it gonna start just attacking? If we don't, I'm pretty sure this is a Boots Halvantic, if I remember correctly. It may not be, and because of that, he might be able to throw Will off his play. However, Will does have a switch in Harva, so I mean, if he goes for the Primal Slash, it's gonna suck for him. Oh, look at the Luminami. That's a very bold move right there. Thunder Crash. Almost does half, but doesn't. That's a very melee defensive Luminami right there, if you can't tell, because Helvetic, very strong Lumion. Luminami, extremely bulky, doesn't get two-shot because of that. Likely because it's a max melee defense, heavy armor, very robust set, I'm assuming. Nevermare comes in on the water move. That's a good play. Ooh, this is not looking too good for Will right now. It is still really early, so of course Will can obviously make all kinds of good plays and deal with Nevermare and Helvetic. Helvetic is really dangerous for Will at the moment. Power Napper, get that recovery. Goes into Pyrolin, the other thing that I feel like could switch in. Ooh, Distal Slash. Pyrolin eats that up, though. Though, for a resisted hit, that did a reasonable amount. So, I'm interested to see, what is Mr. Breast going to do? Is it going to stay in, or is he going to casually just switch out into his something? I'm not too sure what he's going to switch into. He doesn't really have an easy switch in besides Terraclaw. I'm not sure if he did bring Terraclaw or not. His only switching is Terraclaw because Deladrix is low, and we don't even know if it's Deladrix's Aqua Body or not. He has to go into Terraclaw. There's the Terraclaw. Now, the thing is, though, what is Terraclaw going to do to a Pyrolin? Pyrolin might have a chance to start setting up moves here with Peace of Mind or Burn Up, depending on what it has. We've seen Burn Up Pyrolin before earlier in this tournament, and they've done not as well as the Peace of Mind variant. People haven't been bringing barbs as much. Ooh, switches out against the Terraclaw into Snagoop. That makes sense. What does Terraclaw go for here? Ooh, the Eerie Stare. That's not going to matter against Snagoop. That's not going to matter too much unless Terraclaw decides to go for the kill against Snagoop if it has Mega Chomp. That's the only move I think that would KO besides maybe a Cyclone Slam, which I'm not sure if it would KO Snagoop. So, Mr. Breast is going to have to figure out what he's going to do against the Snagoop here. Did he bring the Tyrex? He has Halvantic. He can easily just go into Halvantic to do with this. Oh no, he stays in. Does he have the Mega Chomp? Let's see. Is that the Mega Chomp? There's the Mega Chomp. Snagoop goes down. That's good for Mr. Breast. However, I personally think Halvantic was the better play. Because you don't need to take any damage on Terraclaw. However, this works too. However, Windtrick comes in now. Windtrick is going to start doing some threatening brain freeze spamming, which obviously Obviously, Mr. Breast doesn't have a resist to because of the Wintrix's wise ability, making so that all resistances are gone. Unless you quad resist, in which is just this Bravey is gonna hurt Halvantic. Ooh, that's good damage for Will. What is Halvantic gonna do here? I'm pretty sure this is a boots Halvantic. So Thundercrash here is going to clap Wintrix's cheeks if it stays in. We don't know if it's gonna stay in though. It should switch into did Will not bring the Pyroland? So far we've seen Snagoop, Pyroland, Luminami, and Wintrix. They only have one Lumion left. Did they not bring Harva? They sent Luminami in. I don't think that was the play. Luminami's gonna get two-shot this range for sure. There we go. Luminami might switch out again. We'll see. They might also stack Luminami, which will give Harva a very dangerous aggressive boost. This is bad for Will right now. This is very, very bad for Will. I'm curious to see how Will gets out of this. It's gonna be very interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Is he just gonna let Luminami die and hope that Pyroland can deal with this? I feel like that's his best hope right now, besides maybe hard swapping to Pyroland, depending on how healthy it was. Ooh, made the swap. Harva? No, look like they didn't bring Harva at all this battle. They're switching to Pyroland. How well does Pyroland take Thunder Crash? Ooh, not that well. Not too well. Pyroland takes a lot as well. Never mind. Halvantic, just like at the start, is really, really doing tons of damage. It's super dangerous right now. I don't know if Will's gonna be able to deal with the Halvantic at all, unless he kills it with weak recoil damage. It really comes down to what the last Lumion is. Though he switches Halvantic out. He's probably worried about the recoil. Pyro gets the rejuvenate off. Oh, rejuvenate. There's the rejuvenate. What's Mr. Breast gonna do about this now? Ooh, just hits the disperse. I don't know if the Dark Surge. Nope, it was disperse. I'm gonna move this down. I think we have a good idea what they have right now. Let's just see what let's just see. Oh, that was a huge fire breath. That did so much. So far we see Mr. Breast's Ticlitz, Nevermare, Terraclaw, Halvanic, and Deladrick. So we know his full team at this point. So what is he gonna do here? Pyroland versus Ticlipse. I think Ticlipse should just attack at this point. I don't think Ticlipse should go for anything else. He can abuse the fact that Pyroland is starting to run low on energy. That's definitely something that he can make use of. However, he goes for the hard switch into the Ticlipse. His own one that I'm assuming probably has Raging Howl. Oh man, the Eclipses are really doing work in this tournament. Oh no. Oh no. Will might have made a comeback against Mr. Breast. Mr. Breast is in danger right now to this Eclipse. However, Halvantic is still a looming threat. Although, if Eclipse is fast enough, which it likely should be, it should outspeed the Halvantic. And that is bad. Oh, but Terraclaw. Eclipse should not be able to break through this. There's no way Eclipse should ever break a Terraclaw. Switch out against the Terraclaw into what it is. Wintrix that comes in. What do you go for? Parasitize. Not predicting at all. Lots of energy taken away from Terraclaw too. For not much of a reward at all. Let's see. What does Terraclaw decide to do here? Terraclaw's pretty important to keep alive. We'll see. What does he decide to do with Terraclaw? Does he decide to go for a Mega Chomp or damage on the Wintrix to put this in Nevermare range or not? It would be a decent strategy. Would be a decent. I might do that. However, at the same time, like I discussed, Terraclaw is very important to keep alive. So we'll see. Is he gonna he decides to keep Terraclaw in and take the Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze does a lot, of course. Megachomp does decent damage. That's definitely Nevermare or an Halvantic range right there. Not too good for Will. Mr. Breast definitely making the riskier play. Ooh, goes for the Perch though, knowing that Terraclaw is running low on energy, but Terraclaw goes for the Eerie Stare. Doesn't really take the bait. Goes for the Eerie Stare there just to make Wintrix even more vulnerable to the following Lumions after Terraclaw. Because Terraclaw obviously is going to die here. Ooh, Wintrix goes for the rest. Wintrix really trying to make as much use of this Terraclaw. Another Eerie Stare. Wintrix is definitely dying to any melee attack now. Because as we know, Mr. Breast has some pretty dangerous melee attackers in the back. I mentioned it multiple times already. What is Wintrix going to do here? Let's see. Wintrix goes for... Terraclaw goes for Weight. I don't think that was worth it. I think Terraclaw dies too. Ooh, never mind. Goes for a piece of my... Yeah, Weight was definitely not worth it. You should have saw Terraclaw out or something. Although that was obviously also risky. Is Wintrix should definitely kill the Terraclaw here, since Terraclaw now has enough energy for a Mega Chomp that we know will do a lot to Wintrix. Now Wintrix is low in energy. Forced to send in either Nevermare or Halvantic, because Deladrix definitely should not come in. Unless he decides to risk it. Nope, goes on the Nevermare. Probably to go for the Phantom Slash. Does he have a switch in? We know that Will does indeed have the Tickless in the back, but instead Wintrix just goes down. So Terraclaw for Wintrix. That might have been Mr. Bryce's strategy. A good trade. Tickless comes back in. Alright. Is he gonna stay in? Are we gonna see Nevermare versus Eclipse gonna brawl? We know the Nevermare is power cut from last time. Is it gonna start going for Thistle Slash? Nevermare goes for the Thistle Slash. How much does it do to the Eclipse? Not enough. He needs another critical hit. However, Nevermare should be able to take Dark Soldiers all day regardless. Ooh, never mind. That does a significant amount. If the Eclipse gets its own critical hit, Nevermare is going to go down. Or even a significantly higher damage roll, depending on how strong this is. Thistle Slash critical hit? No, not getting the crit. Nevermare, of course Nevermare is not going to get the crit. Why would it? Dark Surge also does not crit, so Nevermare is going to make it out of this. However, it's going to come out of this with only a little bit of help, not allowing him to switch into Luminami safely. Oh, switches out. Trying to abuse the energy being lowered. All these energy plays are really messing with my own head, too. However, Pyrolin might go down to a Phantom Slash here, which Nevermare should have enough energy to go for. Nevermare has a very high base energy stat. What is Mr. Bryce going to do here? Is he going to go for the Phantom Slash? Ooh, I did kind of think this might happen. I did think they were trying to do that. Phantom Slash going to KO Ticklets. Never mind, I forgot. Light to mute the ghost. Spirit. Alright, let's see. Nevermare's forced away. Ticklets is going to grab the KO. Ooh, the very dangerous Nevermare goes down. Oh, is Will going to make it out of this? Will might make it out of this. Will might be able to do this. What's left? Is it just Deladrix or is there anything else? Halvantic. There's Halvantic and Deladrix. What's gone down? Nevermare's gone down. Ticklets, I don't remember. Terraclaw's gone down. Ooh, it's all up to Deladrix and Halvantic. Sends Deladrix out. I'm assuming it's very smart. He needs to get the prediction absolutely right. Because otherwise Deladrix just dies. Probably gonna I personally would click Dows here, but I'm not too sure. Honestly, Zipzap might be the better play, actually. Ticklets goes for the rest. Fair enough. Guaranteed Ticklets dies. He goes for the Feral Blast. Doesn't go for Zipzap. Doesn't go for any prediction. Just goes for the simple, super effective Unga Bunga damage. Deladrix dies. Alright, so Deladrix is down now. It all comes down to whether Halvantic can go for the endgame clean. Let's see. Can Halvantic do it? It all comes down to Halvantic. There's Halvantic. Ooh, I don't know if Halvantic's gonna be able to clutch it. Oh, Luminami. Ooh, it all comes down to it. Is Halvantic gonna get a critical hit or not? It really comes down to the crit. Narligas doesn't have a flinch chance. Baneful Bash has a poison chance, but Luminami's gonna kill it before it'll die to poison. It all comes down. Is Halvantic gonna got the critical hit? It all comes down to this. Baneful Bash doesn't get the crit. Luminami takes down D Halvantic. Will is moving on to the final battle against a kill race 10. Alright, GG to Will. That was a very tense battle there. Very interesting. Alright, I'll meet you guys at the finals.